hawe ikaze kuri Paul Nkurikiyimana official ari nawo gusuhuza mu majwi ye. So naho hari ikibazo umuvandimwe atubajije ati wazadufashije ukadusobanurira kuri iki kibazo, what is nested if? Nested if ni iki? Demonstrate the use of nested if in C++ programming. So now here, let us start by defining what nested if is. When you say nested if, is defined as here an if which is inside of another if statement, and decision is made after verifying both conditions or one condition to be true or false. So now, ibi bishatse kuvuga iki? Iyo bavuga nested if, washatse kuvuga ko ari if irimo imbere mu yindi if, hanyuma umwanzuro cyangwa se result cyangwa se output ikabaho nyuma yo kuverifyinga condition zose cyangwa se imwe muri zo. It depends on the situation. So now, when we say the syntax of nested if, ahangaha iba ari nkaho ari syntax of nested if, ahangaha iba ari nkaho ari formula ya nested if. Bwa mbere tugira if nk'ibisanzwe muri programming numva byumvikana. Hano dushyiramo condition iri bube tested, condition to be tested here. Okay, and then open parentheses. Ahangaha dushyiramo statement 1. Reka dukoreshe statement 1 hano, to be executed here when condition 1 is true here, and then we need to add another if here, then condition yawra condition to be tested. Ubwingira aza kuba ari condition ya kabiri. Hano muri syntax turafungura, here you see. So then hano let us say statement 2 is statement ya kabiri, to be executed when condition 1 and condition 2 are true. Here you see. So then here we use else. Statement ya gatatu, statement number 3 here, statement number 3 here, when condition 1 is true, and condition 2 is false. Hano turafunga else, then dushyiramo indi else. Here you see statement to be executed. Ubwo tugeze kuri statement ya kangahe? Ya kane. When condition 1 is false. Here you see. So then here we immediately close, and then close the first if here like this. So now you see the syntax of nested if. Here we have, let me show this one. Here we have condition to be tested with its statement. Iyi statement ya mbere iraza kuba executed mu gihe condition ya mbere ari true. Ngaha birumvikana. So now ahangaha dufitemo if ya kabiri. Ahangaha condition 2 ariyo yingiyi. Now iyi statement irimo iraba executed mu gihe condition ya mbere na condition ya kabiri ari true. So now iyi statement ya gatatu iraba executed mu gihe condition ya mbere ariyo, ariko condition ya kabiri ikaba atariyo. Ahangaha ndumva byumvikana. So then after iyi else ya nyuma cyangwa se iyi statement, iyi ngini ya kane, ntabwo hano handitse statement ya kabiri, inaza kuba statement ya kane, iraba executed mu gihe condition ya mbere ari false. Okay, ahangaha ndumva byumvikana. So but before move on, let us do this one. Here you see. Okay, so now reka tujye muri coding nk'ibisanzwe, tubanze turebe batuwe to demonstrating how it is used. Okay, so now this app here, first we need to start this one by using here okay, then we use include stream, okay, using namespace, ctd, then we say int main function here. Okay, so then we open main function. So now here we can say return 0. Number twarasobanuye icyo is statement zose ziba specifying. Then we need to say close here. So now let us begin with using this comment here. Comment, use of nested if. This is a comment which is a single line. So then First, we need to declare a variable, for example, int variable x here. This is variable declaration. So now we need to tell user enter value, and then we have to say sin x here. So now here, okay. So now let us use first if. As the syntax stated, we have to say if, then x, if x, for example, is less than, maybe let us say 20, maybe 20 here. You can say this one. And then we can put a statement here, or we can use another if immediately, there's no problem. So now if we do this one, we can add another if. Here you see. So now, for example, if x greater than maybe 5, and then we can do this. For example, we can print out t equal, for example, 0. Here you see. So then we can close this one. We can say else as the syntax, then open, then for example t equal, for example, equal 6 here, and then we need to close here. Then else here, open, then t, we can say equal, for example, -7, and then we close. Then we need to close the first if here. You see, so now we need to output cout t is, and then we need to say t is around here. T is around here, and then okay. So now to make this easy, let me use comment. You see this statement. First, if x less than 20, this is the first condition here. Can use comment. First condition to be tested, first condition to test here. So now this statement here, second condition to test, okay. So now this statement will be executed when condition 1 and condition 2 are true here. Uvuga ngo nituramuka dushizemo umubare ujuje zino condition uko ari ebyiri, condition ya mbere, condition ya kabiri zose akaba ari true, nibwo imashini za printing t ingana na 0. Hanyuma iyi statement ya else ingi iraba executed mu gihe condition ya mbere ari true, ariko condition ya kabiri ari false, when condition 1 is true and condition 2 is false, nibwo iriya statement ya t ingana na 6 irahita iba executed. So now iyi else ya nyuma, iyi ngiyi iraba executed ryari? mu gihe muri ziriya condition zibanza, muri ziriya statement zibanza nta n'imwe iriyo, ariko ibyo ngibyo nabyo birubahirizwa mu gihe condition ya mbere, when condition 1 is false here. So now this is how iyi statement yo uri kubona ahangaha yo birumvikana niyo kwa outputting bisanzwe, output values, nothing much. Okay here. So now let us learn to see if there is no mistake. Wibuke ko izi ngizi ni code cyangwa ni text zikiri source code which needs to be compiled. So we use this learn button here as you see on your screen. Use the learn to compile whether this can work. So there are many mistakes here. You see, harimo amakosa ane. Ayo makosa ane, icyambere, we have used undeclared variables int t here. Then let us compile. Still one mistake. So let us find where the mistake is. So, what is the mistake here? Okay, so now the mistake was around here. Here, I was executing the first statement, but the first if was not closed. So previously it was like this one here. It was like this one, meaning that you are closing this if, both this last else here. This else it is inside of if. So now we need to remove this one so that this value, this -7, will be executed. So now here we need to close this if here. The first if must be closed here, you see. So now let us compile it to see whether this can run. Let's compile to see whether this can run. Okay, you see, int value. So now we have first condition. We have stated that the first condition x less than 20, let us enter 12. The first condition ya mbere nuko umubare x iraza kuri munsi ya 20 cyangwa se x iraza kuba iruta 5, nibwo troubleshooting la statement ya t ingana na 0. So urabona ko t ingana na 0. So now what will happen ni dushiramo condition wenda ya gatatu, troubleshooting t ingana na 6, wenda dushiramo x ingana na 3 kuko x dushiramo x ingana na 3 ahangaha. Let us understand this one. Le dushiramo x ingana na 3, iyi condition ya mbere aba ari true, ariko ya kabiri ari false kuko ntabwo 3 iraza kubiruta 5. ubwo statement to be executed igomba kuba ari kangahe? 6 niyo value. So let us do this. Okay, let us put 3 here to see what is will be the output. You see now t, it is equivalent to 6. Ahangaha biragaragara. So now uyu mubare cyangwa se value ingana na t -7 ni mu gihe condition ya mbere ari false, bwe naho turaba duhashyizemo umubare wa x uruta 20 cyase nyine ya condition ikaba itari successful, nibwo turaza kubona value ya t -7. So let us learn to see here. Adushiremo n'umubare 30 cyasa 56 kuko 56 isumba 20, ubwo condition hagira bariyo. Let us urabona ko t equal -7. So guys, this is how you can easily use if statement. But before moving ahead, ahangaha arimo ka mistake gatoya. Harimo ka mistake gatoya twakoze hano. So now this one is not going to be closed by here. We need to close this else first. Biraza kuba bimeze gutya kugira ngo tuwe duclose inzira if condition ya mbere, hanyuma ariyo is executing iyi statement ya kangahe? Statement ya 4. So now guys, nuku nguku nested if ikoreshwa ahangaha. This is how nested if can be used in C+ programming. So guys, niba video ishimiye, isharinga abandi bantu bagenzi bawe. Have a nice day.